Hey beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. I'm Josie with Awakened Soul, and we are here for a reading about the person on your mind and the connection you share to each other. Today's reading is going to be a doozy, you guys. We are going to be talking about what this person has to say about you behind your back / when you are not around. So what do they tell their closest people about you? Friends, family, coworkers, you name it, maybe even strangers. We're going to unpack that in today's reading, and I am excited. This is one of my favorite styles to do for you guys over here, so I kind of want to jump straight into it. We're going to get started with the first spread, as always, that I have pre-pulled for us to save time, and then after that we will live shuffle out some more tarot to dive even deeper into the message. I will also be getting some channeled messages out from this person to you, as well as tiles and charms for bonus info, confirmation, insight, and then lastly, I'll end our reading here today with a message just for you from universe to help you reset your energy and bring that focus back toward yourself. So I highly recommend sticking around till the end to help do that reset. But yeah, without further ado, I'm ready to hop right into the message. I hope you are as well, and I am so excited that you are with me here today for this reading. So let me get started by introducing all of the cards to you, and then we're going to start channeling. First up, we have Joy. Joy is the dance of the soul. Enjoy every moment. Prayer. Prayer is a dialogue with the universe. Express your wishes. Number 42, the flamingo. Find elegance in your life and actions. Number 18, hawk. Gain perspective and observe from above. The gem, the mother, agape, the hero or heroine, and the mystic. Okay, so this person has a lot to say about you. I'll tell you that much. And honestly, I'm not saying that they never have anything bad to say about you, because that's probably not the case. I mean, maybe every once in a while they have vented about you or the situation. But more often than not, they seem to have a lot of praises to give you, especially to other people. Like they might almost brag about you. It's kind of like they view you in a way as a golden star in their life, and they almost use you as like a bragging point to other people, which is quite interesting. So I don't know if your person is like a bragger or somebody who's kind of a bit of a show off. I really wouldn't be shocked, because I'm getting that energy from them where, especially when they're talking about you and your connection, they almost like to brag to other people about it, kind of to make them jealous or envious. And they just said Instagram, so I don't know what that means. I don't know if they like to post things about you a lot on Instagram or other social media or something. But if that's the case, that's extra confirmation for you. So this person might like to make really sappy posts or post a lot of pictures of you. Or it could even be that they want their life to look picture perfect to others. So that could be one reason why they brag about you so much, to make other people, believe that their life is all together and going great because they're so lucky to be with you and you're so amazing. And I don't know, there's a little bit of ego-driven bragging, I guess I'll say, coming from your person. But that's not to say that they don't mean what they say to others. Now, what do they say specifically? They find you to be very connected with source, God, spirit, the divine, whatever you resonate with, whether you're religious or spiritual or both. They believe that you're very connected to the divine. Some of you watching may have active psychic gifts, and you're proud to say that. You're proud to talk about that with others. Or you're just very intuitive and your person knows that about you, and they actually share that information with other people. They just said prediction. So maybe you've even had like really accurate future predictions come true, and they've almost like shared that information just to kind of give other people evidence of your gifts or something like that. It's very interesting what's coming through for you. I mean, with the mystic over here, we have revels in intimate union with the divine, which I read as like a very close connection with God, source, the divine, your angels, your guides. And then over here we have prayer. Prayer is the dialogue with the universe. Express your wishes. So they feel like you're very close to the divine. You're very close with God. That's something that's important to you. And tied in with that, they feel like there's this pure essence to you. They feel like there's just this inherent purity to who you are as a person. Again, not saying they think you're perfect all the time. No one is. But they do feel like you have a very pure heart, and the way you present yourself is very, I just heard refined. So I don't know why that's coming through. Maybe they do feel like you're very refined. You're very pure of heart and spirit. You have a close connection with God, the divine, and your own soul, your own self. And you hold yourself to a really high standard, more than likely. It could be that you are quite elegant in their eyes, because we have that coming out here with the flamingo. Maybe you like to dress yourself in fine clothing or very modest clothing, or you take a lot of time and energy to making your appearance look presentable. And it could just be that you really like to have a good reputation, so you try to reflect that into your outer appearance as well. Like, I'm just getting a really strong energy of somebody who is very modest. You're very presentable. There's just this inherent classic elegance to you. You feel very pure of heart, pure of spirit, close to God. They also pay close attention to your divine feminine energy. You don't have to be a feminine for this to be your reading. I always give that PSA to everybody watching. You don't have to be a feminine for this to be your reading, but they very much appreciate your divine feminine energy. They feel like you're nurturing, you're warm, you're very inviting, you're receptive, you hold yourself to a really high standard. And there's just something about your character that this person absolutely adores, and they love talking about that with other people. That is one of their main bragging points about you, is that you have really good character. You're probably very trustworthy. You present yourself very well. You're very in tune with the divine, with God, with your divine team, with your intuition. You're an extremely loving person. The way you love can never be matched by other people. There's just something very pure spirited about you that this person loves to brag about, and they feel like you're one of a kind. You're very, very rare. They're actually calling me to read a little bit about this from the guidebook, so I'll do that in a little bit here. But with the gem, we have this energy of a rare being, of a rare basically prize in a way. And I'm not saying that they view you as a prize, okay? You're not some trophy or something like that, but to them, you're very much one of a kind. You're hard to find, you're hard to come by. And if this person has the honor of being able to call you their partner or somebody who they're seeing, they feel like it's almost like an honor for them to be able to be in that place with you. Or if they're not and they aren't with you right now, they really more than likely hope to be able to get to that point, because they know you're quite a catch and you're very one of a kind. They won't be able to find someone like you again, even if they look for the rest of their life, in their eyes at least. And they feel like that energy is extra special because of maybe where you have came from and where you've been, and how you have still remained quite pure-spirited and positive. I just heard you shine in the darkness. So maybe you've been through a shadowy past, or you've been through some really difficult times in your life that have put an immense amount of pressure on you, or you've just been in a really difficult place at some point in time and still chose to come out the other side shining and glowing, maybe even transmuting all of that pressure and darkness into something beautiful. And I think that makes your person respect you even more, just because they know where you've came from and how maybe the world at one point in time could have gotten its hands on you and corrupted your pure spirit, but you never let that happen. I'm going to read this card to you, and excuse the leaf blower or something that's going on behind me. I hope it's not coming up on camera too much. I know sometimes you guys comment on that. I really can't help it, and I only have so many hours during the day where I can film without interruptions for personal reasons. So I gotta do what I gotta do when I gotta do it. So thank you in advance for your understanding and your kindness. Okay. I have to use my mini book because my larger book got destroyed. So, okay, you guys. With the gem, when this energy is light and in balance, which I sense it is from their perspective, we have unique, shining, generative, and irreplaceable. I think that's a really good word for how your person views you. They do view you as somebody who is completely irreplaceable in their life. You're one of a kind. There's no one that could ever take the place you fill in their heart. And they're not afraid to tell people that. The rest of the passage says the diamond, the gold, the inner treasure. Before I read the rest, they want me to say, yes, they might find you to be very elegant and attractive on the outside, but it's what's on the inside of you, your spirit, that is most beautiful to this person. Your character, your elegance, your integrity, your trustworthiness, that is what shines the most to them. And I do think that they find you to be very attractive, and they're not afraid to tell other people that as well. Maybe brag about your appearance. Maybe that could be why for some of you they're posting pictures of you to brag, because they think that you're quite a catch. But the true treasure lies within your spirit, who you are as a person. And I do think that that's like the main thing they probably brag about to other people. Anyway, getting back to the message. There are infinite names for the gem. It is also known as the jewel, the star, the talent, the gift, the gold. The one thing for certain is that it is found deep within a substance that is very much unlike it. For example, a diamond in the rough. The gem always stands in contrast to its surroundings. You can't find it when you are amongst comforts and pleasantries. Precious stones develop slowly, deep in the earth amid pressure and darkness. Discovering the gem requires a descent beneath the surface, where there is no definitive map. Yet the longing to touch the true gem within us is so strong that we cannot help but seek out its radiance. Your gem, like your destiny, is unlike any other in the entire world. Keep digging. Okay? So again, basically this person finds you to be very precious, and you stand out amongst your surroundings, much like the depiction on this card here. Maybe this person has, it's kind of like what they're showing me is it's very similar to the image on this card as well, too, with kind of like the nest and the mess and then a beautiful pearl at the very center. It's kind of like when you walk into a room, this person feels like all eyes are on you, or all attention naturally goes straight to you because you're very in contrast with other people. And that's not to say that you're better than other people. Maybe from this person's perspective you are. It's just that you're very different, you're very unique, and naturally you shine in contrast to any surroundings you're put in. So let's say you're at a group of people, you go to a party or something like that. This person feels like they can't help but put all of their attention on you because your energy is just so strong. Your light shines so bright. You kind of have all of their attention. The song Obsessed by Sam Riggs is coming through. You might want to give that song a listen if you get the chance. They're showing me images like from the song lyrics of somebody basically like walking into a room and everything else feels foggy after that. Like you enter into the room and this person has a difficult time paying attention to anything else basically. So anyway, you guys, I feel like I've gotten the bulk of the message out here. There's actually one more thing I want to touch on, and then we're going to hop into the tarot. The Hawk card, because I don't think I really touched on that too much, just ties into the prayer and the mystic, where this person feels like you have a higher level of observation, you have a higher perspective of things. They may also find you to be very intelligent or wise, or again, you receive your guidance from the divine. You receive your light, and I just heard instructions from the divine, so I don't know, maybe you do receive guidance from the divine, especially if you're religious or you follow a certain set of rules to live by. Like higher level rules, like commandments or, spiritual modalities. Like this person feels like you receive your guidance, your instructions from above, and that is kind of like your guiding light. So, okay, now let's get into the tarot. I'm like, and I have a stuffy nose again, you guys. Like, I feel like I'm developing adult allergies. I have gone my entire life without having like seasonal allergies, and this year, I don't know, something is different, because I swear I've had a stuffy nose for like a solid month now, and it's getting to the point where it's kind of annoying. So anyway, let's get back to it. Let's get to the tarot, and actually I'm going to hop to a different deck. I feel called to my Pulp Tarot. The Pulp Tarot. This is one of my favorite tarot decks, by the way. I love it. I love the vintage sort of look to all of the cards. But anyway, all right, let's see what else this person has to say about you to other people. Any extra details or info? Ooh, you know what, you guys? This would be some fun tea. Let's see what the last thing they told someone else was about you. So the last time they were talking about you to someone else when you weren't present, what did they say? Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, so we have the Magician. We have the Ace of Swords, and we have the Hanged Man. Okay, so very similar to something we were just chatting about. The last time they were talking to someone else about you, I think they were literally telling them that you've given them a new perspective, like a new way of looking at things. They kind of view you as somebody who is quite magical. You're very mystical. Maybe you're even really good at manifesting, or they kind of feel like in ways you're almost like a witch or a wizard or like a magician. And because you are so mystical, there's just like this magical essence to you. Maybe you've changed the way this person has viewed the world, or you've changed their belief structures or systems in some way. I think that they were telling someone about how you bring them clarity. You have taught them things. You have shown them a different way of looking at the world, basically. So the last time they were chatting with someone, that is one of the things that they were talking about. Let's see what else. What else was this person saying about you the last time they talked about you? Yeah, you're very intuitive, okay? You're very, very intuitive. For some reason, this person views you as somebody who is quite gifted with your intuition, maybe with your psychic gifts, maybe also very emotional. You could be a very emotional person, and they were touching on that as well. Okay, what else? We did have a card just fall. I think it was the Sun. Hold on, what was that? I saw yellow. The Fool. Okay, the Fool. And then hold on, because we had one more card fall, and it's like under my desk. This person was like, I'm gonna go for it. I don't know what that means, but they were telling someone that they were going to go for it with you, maybe make a move towards you or do something. They were feeling confident, though. Let's see if I can get info about what that is. What is this move they were thinking of making? Talk to me about the Fool and the Six of Wands, please. What is the Fool and the Six of Wands all about? Maybe this person had an opportunity to act towards you at some point in time, and they didn't take it. And they could have literally been saying to this person, whoever they were talking to, or these people, that they regret that decision. So they might want to try again, basically, is what I'm seeing here. So this is unpacking like a whole nother level to this reading. If it doesn't resonate, by the way, you can leave it behind. As long as most of the reading resonates with you, it is your reading. But if there's ever like a message or two that just doesn't fit, that is a-okay. Just leave it behind, because this is going to be very specific, and it won't be for everybody watching. Maybe at one point in time, this person had an opportunity to act or to make a serious move towards you. They didn't take it, and now they're thinking about retrying it or doing it again. Redoing something is kind of what I'm getting here, but this time they're going to be victorious. They're going to be able to do it this time around. It could even be that maybe this person was struggling with something in their personal life that doesn't have anything to do with you, but it created like a rift in your connection, or it created an obstacle or some kind of a hurdle, something your person has been attached to that doesn't serve them, like a negative habit, pattern, belief system, some kind of hang up, okay? And they're planning on getting over that. They were talking about how they want to try again, they want to start over again, and this time around they're going to have victory. They're not going to let it get in the way anymore. So that's interesting. Let's get into some channeled messages from this person to you now. Let's see what they would have to say to you. Okay, I want to start over. Yeah, okay, so there's something about a fresh start. This is interesting. This could be someone from your past. For some of you watching, I feel like you'll know the background story and how this resonates with your situation. Maybe they want to try again, or this person could have felt like maybe they made a mistake with you and they want a redo. They want a second chance. Yeah, they want a second chance with something. I hide my feelings. Maybe this person had the opportunity to tell you how they felt and they didn't do that, and now they're regretting it. This is interesting how this reading has taken such a specific spin as we've gotten deeper into it, because I still have feelings for you. We could be talking about somebody who had the opportunity to make a move towards you, they didn't do it, and now they want a second chance. Or like if this is your current partner or somebody you're seeing right now, maybe that's just something that they struggle with. Maybe it's easier for them to tell other people how they feel about you, but then telling you straight to your face could be quite difficult, which honestly is kind of goofy, but I can't say I don't understand it though. It can sometimes be intimidating telling people how we feel about them directly, especially if we're still working on our emotional intelligence and, fears of vulnerability. So that could be something your person is struggling with and they hope to have victory over. Okay. Let me love you. I'm going to text you soon. Trust. Maybe this person feels like they have to rebuild your trust. They could have also done something to betray that trust and they want to earn it back again. My life will never be the same after meeting you. You never knew how much I really loved you. Okay, yeah. Take it, whether it's past tense, present tense, whatever this is for you, but your person definitely has some strong feelings towards you that they've not expressed to you. Whether you're talking to them now or this is a person from the past, they have some very deep feelings that they have never told you about, and they're comfortable telling other people about it clearly, but they struggle with being direct with you, like face to face or telling you in general. But you've had such a deep impact on this person's life. They really don't want to let this connection go. They want to hold tight to it, and they want to come back in if you are in separation. Maybe they want to be more emotionally expressive this time around. They're just trying to figure out how to do that. Maybe this person just hasn't done that healing work yet. And emotional vulnerability is not an easy journey sometimes. It can be difficult to learn how to be emotionally open and vulnerable because it can be quite scary, especially when you look at someone in such a high regard. To face that fear of rejection can almost be too much for some people. And this person clearly looks at you as somebody they admire, they really respect. They view you as somebody with such a pure heart and a pure spirit. To be rejected by you would hurt really badly for them. So that could be one reason why they struggle with being emotionally open with you. But they are going to reach out to you soon. So whether or not you're in communication with them right now or not, they do plan on texting you, calling you, messaging you in the near future. So all right, let's get out some tiles and charms. Tiles and charms, tiles and charms. Okay. The letter S could be important. Side note, if you haven't gotten the chance to like the video yet, I would really appreciate it if you would. It helps support my channel and my work so I can keep putting these readings out for you every single day. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and if you feel like checking out other ways to get in touch with the community, watch exclusive and extended readings, and support the channel, you can also check out the description box. I put a lot of stuff in there. Anyway, over here we have send, okay? So that's quite clear because we had info come out about them wanting to send you a text message. Maybe they're getting ready to hit send, okay? They could be typing something up right now or in the process of like working on a message to send you, and they're getting ready for that. Oop. Okay. Something about the nighttime hours could be important. We have a bat here, so this person might reach out to you at night, or they think about you a lot at night. We also have a flower and a heart that says love with an arrow going through it. Yeah, you definitely, like, you definitely struck this person with Cupid's arrow. Like, I feel like this person will never be able to love someone quite the same way that they love you. There's just something very, very special about the way they love you, how they love you. It's like they will never, ever have that feeling again with someone else. And that's not to say it's impossible for them to, you know, develop feelings for another person, but not like how they feel about you. Like, you are a cut above the rest. You're set apart. And then, of course, with the flowers, I'm getting the energy of purity, of beauty. And then at the very center of this flower is a diamond. So again, you're beautiful on the outside, but the inside is the most beautiful part about you to this person. They really feel like you shine. To them, you are like a diamond in the rough. You are such a beautiful person inside and out. They really like that about you. Okay, let's get you out a personal message from universe before I close today's reading off. Okay. And then we'll get a feather out for you as well. There we go. All right, you guys. Your first personal message is the woodpecker. Use your discernment and fortitude to achieve your goals and find a new rhythm. And then your affirmation of the day, I invite you to affirm with me. You can do that by commenting it down below. Life is full of love, and I find it everywhere I go. You experience what you choose to direct your attention towards. If you want to experience more love, concentrate on loving yourself first. Beautiful. I'm leaving your reading here today, you guys. Thank you so much again for joining and being a part of the channel. You're such a beautiful soul. I hope you know that, and I can't wait to see you for a future reading. Bye for now.